Harry, this is the Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto Met Kakuzu and Trained with Kakuzu? Part 6, the end of this What If. Now, it's either going to take 2 hours for me to end this, or 1 hour, whatever, but not the point, blah, blah, blah. The reason why I didn't upload it, well, not upload it, the reason why I didn't record it with, what's it called, after I recorded the Fox Marnock one, is because I had to do stuff and then I had to go to school, and now I'm at, well, this is after school and all that. Well, not after school. It's mostly me having to go to sleep later on, but don't worry about that. Not the point. I want to finish this series, and like I said, I finished the Fox Marnock series, but what's it called? I want to go on with the 3 other what ifs, but yeah. Now, I finally got motivation to actually do more what ifs. I'm finally... never mind. But really, I just thought of actually now being motivated to actually do my what ifs, and instead of being lazy. But yeah. Okay. I might do a new what if. Maybe not. Or yeah. Okay. Let me just try to finish all my old ones. Try to watch Naruto, One Piece, well, rewatch One Piece, but also watch Naruto. I'm not excited to watching Naruto. I'd rather be watching One Piece. I don't want to watch Naruto, but if I have to just get in for the storyline for what's called my What If Naruto series, I might do that. I might just change a lot of things because I don't like Naruto that much. Like, God. Never mind. Let me just go back into the what if, okay? But let me just begin, okay? No recaps, no nothing. I took about 2 minutes of your time, and let me begin. Ding! But let's go. So we go into Naruto right now, being in front of Gaara. Now Naruto, his name is Majin, and of course he has long white hair. Of course, no one has actually noticed this is Naruto, and of course, Naruto's eyes are still purple. And of course, he is looking at, Gaara. Gaara saying, "Mother wants blood." That's where Naruto says, "An unstable jerky. I can use this. I can really use this." I guess this is supposed to be the signal for the jerky go up to being what's called transform. This is gonna be fun. This is where Gaara says, I will kill you for mother." This is where, Naruto says, yeah. This is where, the kind of tuning instructor that was there says, "Begin!" This is where, Naruto rushes at Gaara, right now fucking kicking him in the head, but not that hard. Mostly like kind of kicking him. Not that hard, but not to show off that much strength. Now, Naruto's only doing this just so Gaara can be knocked out. Because if Naruto added Armament Hawking towards the kick, he would have knocked out Gaara and Shikaku wouldn't be coming out. And that isn't the greatest signal. Now, of course, this is where Naruto's right now fighting against Gaara, and this is where Gaara is trying to use his sand, trying to hit Naruto. Naruto's dodging left, right, down, up. Yeah, Naruto's easily dodging. This is where Neji is pretty shocked in how powerful Naruto is. Naruto, the only reason he's dodging thanks to Arbitration Hawking. The most powerful thing for him to use right now. He's using Future Sight right now. This is where, Naruto's like, ding, ding. Before he even attacks him, like, he's already dodging to the side. This is where, Gaara is confused, but then starts sending sand spikes at, Naruto. Naruto dodges, but yeah. This is where, Hiruzen is confused in why the Rain Ninja isn't attacking, even though it seems he's a little bit faster than Gaara. This is where, the Kazekage, who is right now Orochimaru, is right now grinning, saying, "Come on, Gaara. I need you to be knocked out for the sound in Cloud Village to invade." But yeah. This is where, yes, the Kazekage did die towards Orochimaru, so that would still be the thing. This is where, something happens. This is where, Naruto makes lightning appear in his hand. Being chakra. This is where, the Raikage notices, and of course, even someone in the crowd notices, that isn't made out of chakra. Naruto stabs what's called Gaara, like, near the chest, missing a bunch of organs on purpose. But of course, this is where Gaara goes, blood, blood! This is where a sound dome appears. That's where Naruto says, good. Now I just gotta wait until he appears. This is where, well, he is waiting there, and this is where Naruto is thinking not to attack, because he knows what will happen in future sight. This is where, well, what will happen in future, and of course this is where, well, Gaara, he just like going in there sleeping. Of course, this is where Shikaku's coming out. This is where, well, Naruto appears, but of course kind of uses his lightning ability to phase out of existence from Gaara's dome actually trying to attack him. Appear right next to Gaara inside the dome, and only kind of using his darkness. And this is where Naruto says, goodbye, Gaara. You need to go blackout. Blackout. He says, darkness style. Blackout. This is where, oh, Gaara falls asleep fully. This is where, oh, Shikaku explodes right now out of the dome. Naruto already left out of the dome. But this is where, oh, Shikaku saying, I'm free! But yeah. So of course Shikaku is laughing, and this is where he sends multiple wind blasts at, well, the Leaf Village. Naruto jumps out of the way and knows that, well, Shikaku might not attack him. The reason why Shikaku's not attacking and looking at Naruto is because, well, Shikaku realized that Naruto was after him for the longest point. And of course, this is where Shikaku noticed, well, one thing familiar about Naruto. He has the Nine Tails. And of course, being as powerful enough to easily take him out. Maybe he should attack, but maybe at the same time he wants to just destroy a bunch of humans. That's why Naruto let him out free. That was the whole plan for himself. Now, of course, he doesn't know about Naruto's real name or anything, but he's just attacking the Leaf Ninjas, starts sending wind blasts, and of course, Leaf Ninjas are trying to attack. But this is where the sound and sand invasion and even cloud invasion is happening. This is where, well, the Leaf Ninjas are kind of getting overpowered by so many people. This is where Samui appears right now with a lightning tanto, cutting off a kind of, well, Leaf Ninja's head off. This is where she rushes into another one and starts kind of cutting them down. But yeah, that's where, oh, Hardy and also, well, Jack notice, well, the kind of plan, or not plan, mostly something that Naruto kind of left with him. The kind of information and what's happening. An invasion between the cloud, sand, and, well, what's it called? The cloud, sand, and sound are invading Konoha. This will probably be the best chance for, well, the Akashis to get the Jinchuriki. Really, Naruto's kind of, well, not Akashis, he doesn't know about that. But he's just saying in that paper. And, well, there's an invasion happening. That's all I will say in the paper. Hardy and also, well, Jack says, interesting. If there's an invasion, we should be ripping the Konoha's heads off. Besides, they don't have any Jinchuriki. It's pointless for them to be alive. Here's where Hardy says, I guess so. Where's Naruto? She's looking all around, right now having heart in her eyes. This is where, Jack says, oh, you idiot. This is where, Jack pulls out, well, 2 blades out of him, mostly 2 knives, and started stabbing ninjas left and right. Mostly, Leaf Ninjas. Die, you weaklings. When he licks the blood of his enemies, he actually becomes stronger. And more accurate in throwing things, but yeah. This is what, that's his kind of blessing from Joshin, but yeah. This is what, Naruto, he's right now just going up in the air and using his lightning ability. And this is what, he says lightning style. A lightning light pillar. This is where, he points at somewhere over there at the Leaf Village, and a giant blast of lightning just crashes down, destroying a bunch of villages, or mostly buildings. This is where Leaf Ninjas are right now panicking, and right now trying to fight against the cloud, what was it called? The cloud, the sand, the sound, the rain ninjas, and yeah. So on and so on. This is where, even though grass ninjas are a problem for them, because yes, there was grass ninjas here. This is where, they're kind of fighting all the different types of ninjas. And even though they don't get along with each other, they're right now just attacking Konoha because they're the biggest fucking problem. Konoha realized that, yes, they might have tried to get stronger without the Biju's power. One thing is for sure, everyone's attacking them. Not because they don't know about the Jinchuriki not being there, they're just attacking because they want to get rid of Konoha from being top. But yeah, Naruto just obliterate a place. But yeah, this is where, well, Neji is kind of near the kind of main branch, and this is where, well, Hiyashi says, Neji, you must protect the main branch. If you don't, I will use this. He gives out the signal, mostly the sign and all that. And if he asks Chakra the cage bird what happened, this is where Neji says, yes, my lord. This is where, well, Hinata and Hinabi are scared, but this is where, well, Hiyashi is leaving with the other main branch members until Neji turns around. And right now, just looks at the main branch, mostly the top head, who is, what's it called, one of the elders. And of course, well, Neji's finger right now glow with this yellow light. Neji grins this evil smirk, saying light laser beam. Well, he says light style, light beam. Or, no. Pico Pico no Mi, light beam. Listen, well, he shoots out a light beam from his finger, right now smashing behind the elder's head and getting blasted from the forward. This is where his brain just gets melted in an instant. Because light is a very hot kind of, well, it's like a, well, when I think about it, it's kind of like energy. Like plasma a little bit, but not much. But yeah, of course, this is where the elder falls down and dies. This is where Hiyashi turns around and sees Neji did that. Neji smiles, his eyes transform from a whitish, like blink Byakugan or whatever, towards a golden type. Thanks to his Pico Pico no Mi, involve his Byakugan. This is where, well, Neji kind of grins with this evil smile and says, hello there, Uncle Hiyashi. This is where, well, other Leaf Ninjas try to attack Neji, seeing that Neji is an enemy. And this is where, well, because they don't want the main branch to be killed and all that. And when they all attack with different weapons, they just get phased through it because Neji is made out of light. And if they don't have armament Hawking, they basically lose. And of course, they're all wide in their eyes. And Neji makes a light sword out of thin air, turning around and cutting all of, well, the Leaf Ninja's head off. And they were all tuning, but he did it so fast that he easily did it. That's why Neji laughs and says, so this is the power of a truly powerful alliance I have with Uzumaki. That's what, Hiyashi says, what is the meaning of this, Neji? That's it, cage bird. This is where Neji is walking forward towards Hiyashi, and oh my god, this is where Neji is saying, what are you doing? Are you doing something? I don't feel anything. Oh, is it because I don't have a cage bird? This is where Hiyashi winds his eyes. And this is where Neji appears, right now using a little bit of light to appear really fast forward in front of Hiyashi. This is where Neji says, light style. Well, he says, Pico Pico no Mi, light punch. This is where, well, Neji's hand becomes glowing into this yellow color and punches Hiyashi in the face, sending his ass straight into multiple buildings. Yes, because the light particle still was in what's it called. Well, Hiyashi just smashing him towards multiple buildings. This is where Hinata and Hanabi wind their eyes. This is where the other elders kind of wind their eyes. This is where Neji then puts both of his hands up in the air, mostly like next to him, not up in the air, mostly like towards his chest. And this is where, well, Neji kind of decides to, well, push both of his hands forward. And mostly he kind of points his fingers. All fingers, all like five fingers in his right hand, 5 fingers in his left hand. Basically the intent, and they all glow with this yellow at the fingertips. This is where he says, this is where, well, he says Pico Pico no Mi, 10 light blasts or 10 light beams. This is where, well, light beams shoot out from his fingers, and right now just attacking the elders and even main other branches. This is where, well, they're getting killed in an instant. Hinata and Hanabi are right now trying to run away from, well, the chaos. They actually didn't get hit. Well, Hanabi got scratched a little bit by a little bit of light. But of course, the other main branches are now dying. This is where, well, they're all dead, and Hiyashi is right now unable to move because he's right now, well, he did move, and right now in front of so many different ninjas that are not the Leaf Ninjas. This is where, well, Neji says, oh, Hinata, you can't escape from me. Come on, Hinata. You can't just do this to me. You always said I was trash. Come on, Hinata. So Neji's being really creepy. The reason why he wants to kill Hinata and Hinabi. He wants to get rid of the main branch. Now we go to the side branch. Side branch members like Neji. This is where, well, multiple Uzumakis are getting rid of the cage bird from the kind of side branch. And of course, they're all doing this in the Hyuga mostly place and all that. This is where Kakuzu did kill off some of the main branch members that were there. And of course, Kakuzu is kind of just looking out if anyone will rush here. But yeah, there's some cloud ninjas that do kind of rush towards, well, the Hyuga position. Well, mostly Hyuga kind of compound. But of course, Kakuzu kills them just so they wouldn't get into the Uzumaki's ways. This is where the Uzumakis managed to get rid of multiple of the kind of like cage bird. Of course, this is where Uzumaki started telling the kind of, well, Hyugas to jump into this portal. This well, not portal, it's mostly a door. And this is where, well, an Uzumaki comes out and makes a door, and it is the, what's it called? Is it called the door no mi? I forgot what was it. I think it was that. Or was it portal? No, I don't remember. But it's a door where it allows you to kind of make doors and allows you to bring people into this dimension. To kind of make like a kind of worm way for just kind of going in, well, another place. But yeah, it's like a worm way. Or a wormhole mostly, but yeah. But of course, all the Hyugas start kind of rushing out towards that door. And of course, they started kind of meeting up with the other Uzumakis. This is where the other Uzumakis kind of like greet them with kind gestures. Of course, this is where so many side branch members are kind of happy because they did kind of got promised by Neji that he will change everything thanks to an alliance with a young Uzumaki. Now, of course, the Hyuga members do know, well, side branch members knows about the Uzumaki existence, but they're shocked to see so many Uzumakis. And now that they're kind of alliance with the Uzumakis, also the what's called whirlpool kind of like island would have been the same size like original canon, right? No, it actually expanded to be bigger. This is where a green hair kind of with red hair Uzumaki is right now kind of growing up, well, a lot of like trees and other things, and trying to just make the land much better, those expanded land pieces, thanks to someone who's right now using magma. This is what, well, the reason why they're not with the others is because they're still young. But of course, they're like 12 years old, mostly those two. But of course, they don't really go into war that much. They're right now just protecting their homeland and trying to make it expand and bigger and all that. But yeah. Of course, well, the Uzumaki leader named Kazen does greet the Hyugas, the side branch Hyugas, who are now just known as normal Hyugas, because there's no longer a side or main branch. But yeah, of course, well, multiple Hyugas kind of greet some of the Uzumakis, guy, girl, whatever. You get the point. Of course, this is what, well, we go into, well, Kakuzu. After seeing the last Hyugas leaving, and it was just a Hyuga kind of leaving and all that, that's where, well, Kakuzu says that you Uzumaki should also go. This is where, well, some of the Uzumakis bow down and kind of shake their heads, saying, no, we will not leave you, Lord Kakuzu. Because they kind of see Kakuzu like a lord, someone like that. Like a leader, general mostly, but yeah. Of course, well, Kakuzu says, fine. Where I'm gonna go raid the, what's it called, bank, the bank, vault, and a lot of things from what's it called, the Leaf Village. They're not gonna need it after the destruction, but yeah. The Uzumakis agree and decide to go along with Kakuzu. But yeah, of course, they change their hair from, instead of being colorful and different colors, they just change it to black and start kind of rushing out with Kakuzu. But yeah, this is where, well, we go into, well, Naruto right now being on top of a building and laughing with madness. This is what, well, Kakashi said Chidori and was about to hit Naruto. And of course, Naruto blocks Kakashi's Chidori with just armament hawking in his hand. That's what Naruto says. Very interesting, Konoha ninja, but you won't be able to defeat me. He then tosses Kakashi out of the way, and Kakashi kind of like lands down on the feet and says, so, Rain Ninja, why is this happening? But he then looks at Naruto. He does notice that Naruto is still kind of a young Rain Ninja, but of course, he noticed that he was the one to kind of knock out, well, Kurenai. And this is where, well, he then tries to ask information from the Rain Ninja. That's where Naruto says, why I'm doing this? Well, I'm not really the one doing this. Pretty much it's the Kages from the Sand Village, the Sound Village, and also, the Cloud Village. You should be asking those Kages. I'm only helping because, well, there's nothing else to do but just to get rid of you Konoha ninjas. I'm only serving and helping. There's really no information on me. That's where, well, Kakashi says, I see. But still, I have to get rid of you. Chidori! He tries to Chidori Naruto again. And this is where, well, he hits Naruto, but he faces through him. Yeah. This is what, well, Naruto says, what were you trying to do? I'm made out of lightning. I am a lightning man, you idiot. The only way for you to actually hit me is, well, to also be lightning. Well, I mean, you did hit me while I am, but that didn't really work, did it? This is where, well, Kakashi winding his eyes, and this is where Naruto appears saying, yummy yummy no mi, darkness pool. This is where, well, he pulls Kakashi in, and Kakashi winding his eyes. And this is where Naruto fucking uses his whole arm, to just fucking smash into Kakashi's, like, stomach area. But yeah, you know how Ace kind of did that to, well, not Ace, mostly Teach did that to Ace. Like, pull him in and fucking just smash his whole arm into Ace's kind of like chest area, mostly stomach area. But yeah, that's what Naruto did towards, well, Kakashi. Kakashi goes, this is where, well, Naruto then just used a little bit of Conquer Spirit on, well, Kakashi. Kakashi almost passes out, but this is where Kakashi says, I won't give up. This is where he tries to punch and kick at Naruto. Naruto grabs a punch, breaks his arm, then grabs a kick and breaks the kick. Mostly break the leg and hand, but yeah, you get the point. This is where Kakashi's screaming out in pain, and this is where my guy says, with the power of youth, he tries to kick at Naruto. But this is where, well, someone appeared, right now made out of light, and blocking Mike Guy's kick by shooting out a light beam at Mike Guy, not Kakashi, but yeah. This is where Mike Guy winds his eyes and says, Neji, what are you doing? Neji says, so, Majin, I actually finally got rid of all the main branch members. Even Hinata. Well, I didn't really, but she's gonna be kind of used by the Cloud Ninjas. Mostly, what we go into a flashback of what, well, Neji was doing. He was about to kill Hinata and Hinabi until some Cloud Ninjas with Samui being there actually managed to stop him. This where Neji jumps away, but this is where Samui tries to chase after him because she realizes he's another Hyuga, but this time having a different Kenka. Neji says light beam, light blitz. He disappears behind Samui, appearing right next to the Clown Ninjas, and really not hurting them, but shooting 2 light beams into both Hanabi and Hinata's legs. This is where Neji starts walking away. This is where the Cloud Ninja starts to stab him another. And this is where Neji appears, and this is where, well, all their weapons just go through him. And this is where Neji says, what are y'all doing? Pathetic. Can't do shit to me. Take those whores with you and shut the fuck up. This is where, well, Neji walks away without a care in the world. And this is where Hanabi says, Neji, you can't do this. No, get back here, you bastard. And this is where Neji says, fuck you, whore. Do that yourself. You might be strong. You're supposed to be stronger than I. Then do it your damn self. Stupid bitch. This is where Neji disappears, but yeah. This is where Samui just fucking knock out Hinata and Hanabi. And just wind her eyes and how fast Neji was able to just kind of take them out. Without even laying out a hand. Mostly taking out both Hanabi and Hinata out. Unable for them to move, but yeah. This is where Neji, he appears right now using, well, a light kick to kind of block mostly Mike up. Well, not light kick, mostly just a light beam, but yeah. This is where, well, my guy says, what are you doing, Neji? Neji says, sorry, I can't let you hurt my alliance. Right, Majin Uzumaki? This is where Majin says, of course. What's it called, Neji Hyuga. This is where, oh, Kakashi wanted his eyes and realized that Majin is an actual Uzumaki. This is where he says, who are you? And how do you have the last name Uzumaki? Well, Kakashi Hatake. My race didn't get killed. The ones you think about it. But you know what did get killed? Naruto throws a kunai at Kakashi, but Kakashi managed to dodge. And this is where Naruto says, you know, I have my father's techniques. Naruto appears right next to him, having the kunai straight to Kakashi's neck, and saying, I have my father's, well, technique, the flying Raijin, don't you think, Kakashi? This is where Kakashi widened his eyes, and now widened his eyes even further after hearing father's technique, because the only one who actually had it was called special ability with the kunais were the flying Raijin and Minato Namakase. That's where, well, Kakashi says, no, this is where Naruto fucking punch him in Kakashi's stomach with a lightning punch. This is where, well, what's it called? Kakashi kind of launches into multiple walls. This is where Neji appears with a light back kick, blocking Might Guy's kick. This is where, well, both of their techniques just kind of clash. But of course, where Might Guy actually launches into multiple buildings. While Neji says, I'll be fighting against my old sensei. You can fight him. I don't really care. That's why Naruto says, he's going to be such a good bounty. Don't kill your sensei. He's also a good bounty that I need for money. This is what, well, Neji says, kind of greedy. But okay. This is what, well, Neji appears right now fighting against Might Guy, and of course Might Guy goes into Fifth Gate. He says, Fifth Gate, open! Right now trying to fight against Neji with speed. And no way in hell, even if he does use like all fucking 8 gates, he won't be able to kind of travel faster than light. But yeah, just saying. Neji appears right in front of Might Guy, even though Might Guy tried to go to the same spot where Neji was at, but Neji appears in a light flash. This is what, well, Neji says he says gentle fist style. Well, he says not gentle fist. He says light fist style, light blitz. This is what, oh, Neji, he blitzes. What's it called? Might Guy in an instant with the gentle fist, combined with the light Pika Pika no Mi. This is what, well, he just sent his like attacks in light speed, unable for Might Guy to calculate it. And of course, he couldn't dodge it or even calculate how many times he got hit. But of course, all his chakra points were knocked out. This is where Might Guy says, you can't do this to me. Neji says, goodbye, Might Guy. Light style. Light beam. This is where, well, he shoots a light beam at Might Guy. But of course, this is where weapon and what Rock Lee tried to fight against with Neji. But of course, it was pointless because Neji is able to just be light and can't be getting hit because it's tangible. His tangible ability, but yeah. Of course, it worked. Well, Tenten and Rock Lee scream out no, but of course, it where Might Guy gets hit in the heart and die. Sorry, my youthful students. He dies. Of course, it worked. Well, Rock Lee says, why? Why will you do this, Neji? Neji says, because for the destruction of Konoha, I must do this. This is where Tenten says, Neji, you bastard, why would you do this? This is where Neji looks at Tenten and says, because I fucking can. And what are you gonna do? Stop me? This is where, well, Tenten says, of course. This is where, well, she's having her weapons in this where, well, Rock Lee tries to fight against, well, Neji and trying to kick him and all that. And this is where, well, Neji blocks it and fucking just blasts, what's it called? Well, mostly kind of like backhands, Rock Lee into a wall, but yeah. Of course, this is where, well, Rock Lee is unable to kind of kick or even use his legs. Mostly one leg, but he can only use it once. But of course, this is where, well, he's all hurt from the fact that he got fucked up by Gaara in the first place. This was all just because he had enough energy because of revenge mostly, but yeah. This is where, well, Tenten says, this is where Neji says, you want to stop me, but I don't want to hurt you. This is where, well, Tenten says, huh? Her face becomes red, and this is where Neji says, sorry about this, Tenten. This is where, well, he palm strikes Tenten kind of got knocked out. This is where, well, Neji says, I'll come back for you, Tenten. Besides, I do need to kind of revive my clan. So, you might be perfect. Your weapon style might be great and all that. Maybe. This is where, well, Neji is kind of like walking away after knocking out Tenten, kind of putting her down, but yeah. Because, well, you see here, Neji doesn't really hate Tenten that much, but yeah. This is where Neji kind of transformed into light and right now splits it up in the air. And right now just kind of flying towards, well, any direction he needs to go. But yeah. But he's just going forward because that's the only thing that the light ability can go. It can go forward, backwards, well, kind of just forward most of the time. But yeah. He can't kind of like twist to the side or transform to the side. No, he can only go forward because light can only go forward. But yeah, can only go one direction straight. And that's all. So of course, Neji kind of smashes down to the ground and started making light swords and easily killing off, well, some of the, what's it called, Konoha ninjas. We're trying to protect near the hospital. But yeah, it's where multiple not rain ninjas, cloud ninjas, sand ninjas, and what's it called, sound ninjas just managed to overrun the Konoha, what's it called, hospital, and started killing off some of the injured Konoha ninjas. And of course, yeah, that was happening. That's what, oh, we go into Naruto. Naruto's right now, and Kakashi's coughing up blood saying, Naruto, this is not what your father wanted you to do. Naruto says, who? Oh, you're talking about him. You see here, I don't really give a shit in what he thought of me to do. Because, you see here, I'm not really interested in caring that much. I'm interested in what my mother cares so much more. And I care about my grandfather's words. Mostly more than that bastard. This is where Kakashi, this is where Naruto's shocking with lightning again. This is where Kakashi says, ah! This is where, well, Naruto says, you want to keep talking more dumbass shit? This is what, Kakashi says, yeah, one thing. Chidori! He tries to attack, well, Naruto again, and this is where Naruto uses darkness just to nullify the lightning. This is where, you know, what he doesn't nullify, he just takes it on. It hits him in the heart, and this is where Naruto gets energy. This is where Naruto, now his hand is glowing with this purplish color, mostly aura. It's not his armor Mihawking. But this is what, well, he then punches the shit out of Kakashi's head. Right now, knocking him straight cold. Just knocked out. Because you see here, anytime that Naruto gets hit with this was called Immortal Devil Fruit, mostly the Immortal no Mi, he can get energy from any wound, damage, or anything. And getting hit in the heart, he can easily regen that shit. He's like Deadpool, but yeah, think about it. Of course, it worked well, but less what's it called, breaking the wall, but yeah. It's work well. We go into, well, a portal appearing and someone with a red spandex and black kind of suit, well, kind of red and black, appearing with two katanas, and right now saying, breaking the fourth wall, you say? Oh god, not this shit again. Well, I will break the fourth wall, since I am Deadpool Naruto. And besides, my series is going to be redo, right? Crater? He kind of points at the screen. No, it's not. This is where Deadpool says, huh? What do you mean it's not? It's not. No, shut up. From the great beyond, he's hearing this. And this is where Deadpool Naruto says, but, there's some redos on some other what-ifs. How about mine? No. He hears from the great beyond. This is where, well, he says, fine, then I will have to ruin this what-if. This is where, well, he pulls out two katanas and was about to stab at the screen before he then hears something called, mostly another portal appears, and mostly before he's able to kind of just stab the screen, the fourth wall, mostly. Of course, where, well, someone behind him grabs him from like the kind of red spandex and just throw him into another portal. This sort of mostly someone with black hair, kind of turquoise blue hair and all that, and well, kind of wearing a black cloak and all that. Of course, he has a turquoise eye, and of course, well, wearing a mask, kind of scarf also, and an eye patch. This is where he has no weapons right now on him, but crackling with lightning most of the time. This is Dark Red Goop, my other god figure, whatever. This is where, oh, he kind of says, well, ignore that, people. He breaks the fourth wall also, which I just kind of don't care. But yeah, of course, this is where, well, he leaves, but we go back into Naruto. This is where, well, we go into Naruto kind of just knocking out Kakashi, and this is where, well, Kurenai is right now dealing with some people, of course, on the ground and all that, ground level. Of course, Uncle's trying to help, but this is where Naruto sees that Hardy and also, well, Jack that's fighting Kurenai, and, well, Uncle. Hardy is right now fighting against Uncle. This is where, well, their abilities and being flexibility a lot are helping. And this is where Jack is right now trying to cut at Kurenai. Kurenai is trying to put him under a Genjutsu, but he just stabbed himself and right now gets out of the Genjutsu. He feels pain, but he doesn't give a shit. And this is where, well, Kurenai is trying to attack, but this is where Genjutsu appear. This is where it's like Tsukiyomi, but really, she didn't look into the eyes of Jack. Well, she did, but all she saw was malice and hatred, and wanted nothing but murder and chaos. So, of course, she was put into a Genjutsu somewhat, but it was kind of reality. This is where Jack the Ripper has a special ability. If you look into his eyes, it's similar like a Sharingan, but it's not a Genjutsu. It's like reality manipulation that he can do. This is where it's kind of darkness right now. But, of course, well, she is confused until she then gets multiple cuts all around. And, of course, Jack is throwing multiple knives all around her that she didn't even notice. Think of how, like, Dio Brando kind of throws a bunch of knives at Jotaro Kujo when he does, like, the word, though. But, yeah. Of course, is where, well, the dome or kind of manipulation reality kind of dome or whatever disappears. This is where multiple knives kind of stab into Kurenai, killing him. This is where, well, Uncle screams out no and rushes at Jack. And before, well, Jack was able to get hit by Uncle, this is where Hardy managed to kind of stab her with the needle through her heart. And this is where Uncle says, "Damn you bitch." And this is where Jack appears with an axe. He did pull out an axe and says, "Surprise, bitch, die." This is what, well, Uncle gets her head decapitated, but yeah, just cut the fuck off. This is what, well, that is happening. But we go into Kakuzu and in the vault of, well, the Leaf Village, taking all that moolah, all that, is it moolah? All that money, all that, yeah, money, not green because that's just weed, okay? But he's taking all, not the green, he's mostly taking all that kind of gold, silver, Ryu and all that. And of course, well, he's putting it into seals. Like, there's so much of it in what's it called, Konoha. Of course, well, half the Uzumakis are right now putting it also in. And of course, there's dead, what's it called, Leaf Ninjas that are kind of standing next to the vault. But yeah, instead there are Uzumaki standing next to a vault. Just in case any more Leaf Ninjas try to get in here, but yeah. But of course, well, Kakuzu now has all that money, and of course he leaves and kind of gets out of it. Of course, well, the same door Uzumaki appears after, well, after a kind of like seal kind of voice call, because they do have like these seal wristbands and all that they can just add chakra and of course alert the kind of door Uzumaki door for user from Whirlpool to kind of activate a door so they can go in. But yeah, this is where, well, they all go in except Kakuzu. Kakuzu says to shut the door, which the door is shut off, and they are forced towards Whirlpool, which are screaming no. But of course Kakuzu says, well, it's time to go crazy. He activates 4 of his hearts out and starts blasting half of these like houses down, destroying it because he fucking hates his village. That's where Naruto appears right next to Kakuzu and says, "So, are we going to destroy this village now?" "Of course. Let's do this, Naruto." Naruto says, "Good." This is where Naruto claps his hands together. And this is where he says, Goro no Mi. 9 heavenly pillars of striking heaven. This is where, well, these 9 light pillars appear around Konoha. And this is where they're all kind of just separate randomly. But yeah. This is where, well, so many people are confused until lightning strikes from the heavens, destroying a good chunk of multiple places of the village, killing some of the quotation alliance, which Naruto doesn't give a shit. Mostly he doesn't care about the sand, the cloud, or anything about that. He pretty much doesn't care. Pretty much his, mostly his father and him, well, not father, mostly grandfather's goal is to take out the 5 great nations. And pretty much getting rid of just a couple people wouldn't be that bad enough. But yeah. Of course, well, Naruto, he does that. And of course, this is where people are kind of shocked. But of course, Konoha ninjas are getting overrun still. But yeah. This is where, well, people are just trying to be careful and not trying to get hit by lightning themselves. for coming out to strike them down. This is where Konoha ninjas thought that was on their side, but really they got wiped out also. But yeah, this is where, well, that is happening, of course. So where, well, Naruto says, let's go, Kakuzu-san. Of course, they're rushing at will, multiple leaf ninjas and cutting them down. This is where Kakuzu is easily beating the shit out of them. This is where Naruto is using some conqueror spirits just to knock out a bunch of, like, the army and all that, leaf, sound, and all them other things. And this is where Kakuzu uses fire and wind, his hearts, just to obliterate them. Just kind of using a combined style element. But yeah. This is where, well, both Kakuzu and Naruto are just wiping them out. But yeah. Of course, we go into the Kage fight. The right Kage is fighting against Horusen. And of course, the 4th, 2nd, and 3rd Hokage. Let me say, not 3rd Hokage. The 1st, 2nd, 4th, and even the Kazekage's body are there, mostly reanimation, fighting against, well, Horusen. Horusen is right now having a trouble time with the right Kage, but also having a trouble time with the others. This is where, well, Horusen saw the light beams and were just shocked. This is where, well, Orochimaru says, interesting. Whoever's doing that is really strong. This is where, well, Horusen is really shocked. This is where he remembers that one kid, and he is shocked to believe that one kid is actually against him. Mostly the Leaf Ninja. He was hoping that he wasn't really against him, but yeah. This is where, well, with that happening, all of them are kind of just fighting, still fighting as Konoha ninjas. This is where Neji appears right in front of Sasuke Uchiha, destroying him instantly with a light blast, and killing off some of the other Konoha ninjas. This is where, well, they couldn't fight back, and of course, since Naruto really never met them, and Neji doesn't really give a shit about the other Konoha ninjas, all of them almost gets obliterated, which, yeah, Shikamaru just get killed, but yeah, you get the point. This is where the Shikaku is still attacking and obliterating a good chunk of the village, but yeah. This is where, well, there's no, like, Toad, Sonic to actually help them this time, but yeah. This is where, well, all of that is happening, and of course, this is where, well, Horusen realized that his village is going to be gone. He says, no, that can't be. This is bad. I can't let this place be destroyed. I will take you all out. I am called the God of Shinobi. That's where, well, Naruto managed to kind of locate Neji, and of course, where, well, Neji understands that he has to get towards a place, but before going, he kind of, like, goes back to that one building, kind of finds to a Tenten, grabs her, and disappears, transforms into light, but mostly, yeah. Of course, where, well, Naruto is now at the edge of, well, Konoha and all that. And this is where, well, Kakuzu was confused and why he also had to leave. And this is where, well, Naruto says, because I want to try out a technique. This is where, well, they were confused. Mostly Kakuzu noticed that it's a Hyuga and all that. And of course, holding someone. This is where Naruto says, it's time for somewhat my awakening of my 2 devil fruits. This is where, well, the sky is darkened from the cloud, from the fact that Naruto's using his Logia type. And this is where, well, Naruto's hands become black, like this, mostly glowing kind of black, because it's basically the Yami Yami no Mi. And this is where, well, Naruto says, Goro Goro no Mi, Yami Yami no Mi. This is where, well, he says, Raigo. This is where, well, the sky is right now just grabbing so much lightning from the sky. But of course, this is where, well, a giant lightning ball appears, a giant spear with darkness all around it. Yes, Naruto is using the Yami Yami no Mi to affect the spear also. This is where, well, it's called Dark Raigo. But of course, this is where, well, the lightning ball does have darkness inside it, and also, well, the mostly the power of, well, the Yami Yami no Mi, and also the basically Goro Goro no Mi, the lightning devil fruit. But yeah, that's where, well, with that happening, Naruto launches it down from the sky, and of course, everyone winds their eyes. This is where Horusen winds their eyes, and this is where, well, even if people manage to be a little bit further away from, well, everyone, all of them, like, well, mostly the giant, like, lightning ball, the one thing that's, with the darkness, it actually affects everyone, the darkness. Well, in a certain range, Naruto managed to just put it up towards, mostly in the middle of the village. That's why that lightning ball was in the middle of the village. Naruto was the one kind of being in the middle of the village, but then left after seeing the lightning ball. and disappearing right now, going with, well, the others, like Kakuzu and, what's it called, Neji. He told Neji to transform into light, and he grabs Kakuzu, transforms into lightning, and disappearing. This is where, well, they're right now going into a certain direction, but of course, this is where they land down on the ground, and this is where they're far away from the village, but a huge-ass explosion that happens. But we go into, well, the Uzumaki place. We go into Uzumaki's. This is where our cousin is right now happy to know that Naruto's back safely, but yeah. Of course, cousin is happy for his grandson to be okay, and even, well, Saina, who is basically Naruto's mother, most grandmother, is happy to also see Naruto. But yeah, of course, we go into a time skip of, well, 4 years. You see here, Naruto was 13 at the time he was doing all this destruction. But of course, we go into the 4-year time skip. Naruto is now 17. And of course, we go into, well, Naruto talking to his, well, grandfather. This is where cousin is right now has the multiple, well, Uzumakis and even Hyuga members about the devil fruits and all that, and how to use devil fruits and also use the different Hawkins. Neji was able to use Conqueror Spirit. Of course, what, well, he does have his, well, devil fruit, the light no mi, and does have Tenten next to him. Tenten does have a devil fruit that would actually allow her to transform her kind of hands into, well, weapons, or just her body in general. But yeah, she basically has, what's it called? So Tenten has the devil fruit of Baby Five's devil fruit, but yeah, able just to transform her kind of body into weapons. But yeah. But of course, Tenten has that, and of course, well, Tenten is actually much happier being with Neji, but yeah. Of course, well, Neji and Tenten has been getting closer to each other ever since, well, the left of, well, them leaving Konoha, but yeah. Of course, they did train, and yeah. Now, Naruto has become way stronger after him becoming 17. He's also kind of became the somewhat semi-ruler of, well, Uzi. Now, of course, Neji also has an alliance with Naruto, and does kind of see Naruto as a ruler. That's where Naruto sides half the time, but yeah. That's where Hawking and even what's called Azumi kind of always tell Naruto to take the ruler of these Uzumakis when he's older. When he's like older, but yeah. That's where, well, cousin does kind of agree with what's called them mostly, and that's where Naruto sides and doesn't really want to take it. Because what Naruto is somewhat of a fighter, not a mostly ruler, but yeah. Of course, well, cousin kind of did try to teach Naruto about how to govern, well, Uzu, but yeah. Naruto sides most of the time, but yeah. That's what, well, we go into a time skip of that. So, of course, well, Naruto and the others are right now just kind of going out just to get rid of, well, not get rid of, once he gets the information the spy Uzumakis that they were sent to different villages, which they came back this, well, month, but yeah, they came back, well, not this month, this day of Naruto kind of just talking to Izumi and, well, Hawking, but yeah. So, of course, well, they get the information of what happened in the, well, 5 Great Nations. The Leaf Village has people with no chakra. You see here, the giant, what's it called, lightning spirit ball that Naruto made had darkness inside it that would neutralize everyone's chakra, which did. It neutralized everyone that had chakra there, but also exploded a good chunk, destroying half Konoha almost. But yeah, like well, not half. Mostly a good chunk of like 75%, or like a 1/4% of Konoha still living. But of course, well, is now considered to be one of the greatest, weakest out of the 5 Great Nations. Yes, that happens. Of course, well, Hiruzen did get killed by, well, Orochimaru and Raikage. But the one thing that happens with Orochimaru and Raikage, they no longer are able to, well, use chakra. So Orochimaru cannot no longer be able to switch into anyone's body. Everyone that was affected with the radius of the darkness and lightning devil fruit, well, mostly darkness devil fruit, yeah, they were neutralized. Of course, Naruto did take the body of Kakashi, and yes, Neji take the body of well, my guy, to kind of sell them off because yeah, they killed him and like got the money. But yeah, because there was just good money. Of course, everyone is kind of right now just got the information from the other Uzumakis, the spy Uzumakis, but yeah. Well, mostly Kazen. Of course, where Kazen now wants to move out to kind of get rid of some of the villages. Starting off with the Leaf Village, then the Sand Village, then the Stone Village. The Cloud Village can be last, but yeah. But he wants to just work up. So, we're not Cloud Village. He is actually going, well, first towards, well, the Mist Village, because it was the easiest one to kind of get rid of, because Naruto got there when he was 16 to obliterate with a lightning giant ball. Well, mostly two of them, because when he was 16, he was able to create two of them to wipe out what's called, well, the Mist Village. But yeah, of course, well, Naruto then went towards the car. Well, we go into Naruto, Uzumi, what's it called? Hakin, and even what's it called? Well, some Uzumakis going towards, well, the Stone Village. Now, of course, Naruto gets to the Stone Village, and of course, it's mostly a mission because after they got information from the Stone Village, they are considered to be the second strongest of, well, the 5 great nations. Because, well, they don't know about the Mist Village being gone. They still think it's the 5 great nations, but it's considered to be the 4 great nations. But yeah, well, somewhat great because, well, Leaf Village is really much in just fully destruction and total chaos. But yeah. But of course, well, Naruto is now at the Stone Village, and this is where Naruto says 9 heavenly pillars of lightning. This is what, well, he kind of sends 9 pillars heavenly of lightning strike, and these are much more bigger and wider than the ones that he used in the Leaf Village. This is where he managed to blast so many parts of, well, the Stone Village. The Stone Village is right now in total chaos. This is where Hakin and even Izumi kind of rushed down there. Now, Izumi has what they call the MS, or mostly EMS, because Naruto managed to, well, not EMS, she actually ate a devil fruit that actually allowed her to kind of transform her MS to an EMS, mostly because of the effect of the devil fruit. But yeah, she has the devil fruit of what it's called is. So, Izumi has the devil fruit of the mystical, well, Zoan type, the model Phoenix one. While Hakin also has a mystical Zoan type that's actually, you know, Yamato's devil fruit. Yeah, she has that one. But yeah, since, well, she's already able to use eyesight, but it's better just to have that mystical Zoan type. But yeah, of course, they're rushing down there and right now transform into a mystical Zoan and going to just kill them. This is where some of the Uzumakis go down there to just pocket the kind of just vault mostly. But yeah, this is where Naruto jumps down there and starts fighting also. But we go into a time skip of one day, and of course Naruto managed to kill, well, both Kurisuki and also, well, Onoki. Right now, he is standing on top of, well, the rubble of, well, the Stone Village, and of course, where, well, Hakin and Izumi are right now just saying, so, are we going into the next village? Of course, Leaf Village will be counting up. That's what, oh, Izumi and, what's it called, Hakin says, yay, we get to destroy that village. Naruto says, of course. No shit. I should also mention that Itachi. Itachi did die in the, what's it called, destruction of Konoha, but yeah. But yeah. Of course, this is where, well, the Uzumakis managed to pocket, like, all the money, and of course they're leaving to the next, well, village. We go into, well, Kakuzu go into the Leaf Village instead. Kakuzu goes there with his other Uzumakis, managed to get the leftover money, but of course kill the last over just ninjas. Or they're just ninjas because they don't have any shinobi powers, or mostly chakra. So they're just considered normal ninjas, but yeah. Kakuzu kills them all pretty easily. There was no Hokage. There was elected just to make some civilian the Hokage, but really the civilian couldn't make anything powerful, so of course Kakuzu just wiped them out from the what they call Earth. Naruto decides to go to the Sand Village, and of course, well, Cousin wanted to see the Sand Village. Of course, this is where, well, the Sand Village, there was a lot of shinobis that were kind of destroyed, but of course, this is where Kara's, mostly the One-Tails managed to get rid of some of the nullify of chakra. So of course, Tomaru was actually the Kazekage. This is where Cousin did made an alliance with her, and of course, where, well, she agreed to it. So of course, Naruto doesn't need to go to the Sand Village. But yeah, that's where, well, Gaara is able to sleep normally because, well, Shikaku doesn't annoy him because thanks to the Yami Yami no Me to neutralize him. But yeah, that's what. Oh, the alliance between Kazan and what's it called his other forces are actually going to the Cloud Village because that's the last village left. But before that, Kazan was in what's it called the Whirlpool, and this is where well multiple Uzumakis were about to get attacked by the Akatsu's until they're unable to get in. This is where Obi tries to get in, and even Black says it, but they're unable. This is where well they know that the what's it called Uzumakis are alive and wanted to get rid of them. But of course, it worked. Well, well not what's it called Obito. Obito tries to attack Nagato, but one thing happens that Nagato didn't get hurt, and of course is right now fighting against Obito, and Obito is just winding his eyes, seeing that Nagato doesn't really need his puppets to be controlled under a machine and all that. Nagato was still falsely trying to make sure that he looks weak towards Toby, but of course he's right now fighting against Toby, and of course Toby is having a hard time, and this is where he's almost getting hit by Konoha and the Sixth Path of Pain, and also Nagato. This is where Obito rushes at Nagato trying to take out his eye, but this is where something happens before that even happened. Naruto mostly crashed down because he did get an alert from Nagato and all that. And of course, where Naruto appears right now, just letting Nagato stab him, and this is where Naruto's immortal devil fruit is right now awakening. This is where Naruto is starting to beat the shit out of Obito in high speeds, but yeah. Of course, where Obito gets angry and didn't want to die, so of course tried to send Naruto into a different world using Kamui. But something happens, lightning appears, and of course where Naruto didn't want to die and all that, or didn't want to be sent to another world and all that. But of course Naruto managed to neutralize what's called the teleportation of the Kamui. But before that, Obito appears behind Naruto and manages to stab him in the head, hitting a part of his brain, managing to kill Naruto. This is where Obito laughs and then rushes at Nagato, saying, "Give me those renegons!" This is where, Naruto's dying, but this is where Naruto meets someone who has blondish hair and golden wings, somewhat. This is where, this man is named Lucifer, and says, "Ah, hello there, Naruto. It seems that you were able to eat 3 devil fruits, and you're almost dead. But before dying, let me give you the true power of the Immortal no Mi. You see here, the one you had was only a decoy one, but this is the true one. The one that you had a weakness. Well, 2 weaknesses, water and getting hit in part of your brain. This one has no weaknesses. If you help me destroy a goddess named Inu, or Emu, or whatever her goddamn name is, but yeah. This is where Naruto agrees, and this is where Naruto comes back to life, and this is where, Naruto's eyes are right now crystallized purple, very powerful, glowing purple. Naruto sends a spirit of conquer Saki, neutralizing, Obito's abilities, and even neutralizing the chakra. Naruto appears with the sword of Ace right now in his hand, and this where is right now glowing purple, and Naruto cuts down Obito, killing Obito in an instant, but yeah. This is where, all the other members of Whirlpool and even Hyuga members are right now fighting against the Akatsu's and easily destroying them because of they all have different devil fruits, but yeah. So yeah, they managed to just kill them off. This is where multiple Uzumakis and Hyuga members are actually going towards now the Cloud Village. This is where multiple people actually send wormholes towards in front of the Uzumakis that want to go towards the Cloud Village. This is where they're all coming down from the sky and sending multiple element attacks at, the Cloud Village. The Cloud Village is trying to fight back against Whirlpool, the Hyugas, and different Alliance members. This is where some of them are using machine attacks, mostly, the alliance of the Uzumakis, Hyugas, and others, but yeah. But of course, the Cloud Village is no match for Whirlpool, and of course easily gets destroyed. The 2 Bijus, Yujito and not Yujito, mostly Yujito, and also what's called Killer Bee were actually neutralized into the Uzumaki seals, but yeah. And they were forcibly taking out the Bijus from their own hosts, but yeah, and just kicked them out of the way, but yeah. But of course, we go into a time skip of, well, Naruto becoming 20 years old while fighting against someone named Emu or whatever. Or, let me. Naruto appears right in front of the world government, being 20 years old, but of course, having his willpower increase. This is where he appears right in front of Emu, and of course, where, well, Naruto and Emu had a very powerful clash, but of course Naruto managed to overpower Emu because Emu thought that Naruto still had the weakness of the original Devil Fruit, well, mostly a decoy of the Immortal Mortal Me, but now has the full original. And of course, this is where Naruto managed to actually kill her, and right now ripping her apart, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto says pathetic weakling. But yeah. We go into a time skip of, well, 10 years later. Naruto has now a couple kids. Of course, he is still a leader of Whirlpool, but of course, he is still seeing his grandfather and his kind of father figure named Kakuzu, but yeah. Still being here, but yeah. Of course, this is where, well, the Whirlpool has become such a larger place, like a really larger place that's actually connected to the other main lands, but Whirlpool is actually the main kind of kingdom, while the other places are kind of like lower ranking kings, but yeah. But of course, Naruto has now become, well, kind of the government of the world, mostly. World government, if you want to think about it like that. But yeah. There's multiple trades, this and that, whatever. And of course, Naruto really stops any, like, what's it called? Like, he just kind of does anything he wants, but usually he doesn't because he's sometimes so lazy, but yeah. But this is the end of this what if. Yes, I wanted to end it off here, but yeah. But of course, for now, this is the end of this what if. So have a nice potato day, potato night, potato Z, potato, and good night. Bye.